Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Spellbreak, going for the Stalwart Savior achievement. This is to revive 20 teammates. This one is going to have to be done in either duos or squads battle royale, so make sure you hop into one of those game modes with a friend or boosting partner, or a set of friends or boosting partners. And then make sure everyone lands in, and make sure everyone meets up in one congregated location. The way the revive system is going to work in this game is if a teammate happens to die, they're going to turn into a green orb, and then as the green orb, they should be able to still move around. So in order to revive these green orbs, all you have to do is just make sure you go up to them or have them go up to you, hold the X button around one of these green orbs, and that should bring them back into the game. What's going to count towards the achievement is to revive these green orbs. However, you cannot revive someone who has killed themselves or has been killed by friendly fire. So the only revives that are going to count for the achievement are going to be any ones that stem from deaths from other players, the environment, such as the Aegis Wardens, or from the storm. That being said, you can use friendly fire in order to weaken your teammate to make them easier to be killed by one of these hazards. So what I recommend doing is setting up shop next to one of these hazards, either near the storm border or near an Aegis Warden nest or a group of other players battling it out. Make sure you stand a reasonable distance away. Make sure you weaken your teammates until they are down to a sliver. Have them walk into the hazard, which should kill them off. They should turn into the green orb, and then have them float over to your location. Make sure you hold that X button in order to pick them back up, and then once they get back into the game, you should be good for the revive, and then after getting your first one, you should be good for the first achievement in the set, which is going to be the Rez-cue. That one's going to be for 75 gamer score, but of course we need to keep going until we get 20. So you can pretty much milk these locations the best you can, so make sure you re-weaken your teammate, or you can trade off if you're boosting this, and then have them walk back into the fire. Make sure you have them die, and then have them come back as the green orb. Keep picking them up, and then hopefully you should rack up a ton. If the situation presents itself like the storm is moving, or the Aegis Wardens happen to die or give you too much trouble, or the other players start to give you trouble, you can always move to a different location and just keep farming these spots until you get enough, and then you just want to keep up at it. Thankfully, the achievement is going to be cumulative, so even if both of you do get eliminated, you can continue to work on this in later games. So it's going to be 20 revives total across all of your games. But you should be able to get a significant amount done if you find the right spot in the game to get it done. But be a little patient with this one, as it is going to take a while. Personally, I'm going to recommend that you take advantage of the Aegis Warden nest instead of the Storm border. The reason for that is the Aegis Wardens can kill off your teammate way quicker than the Storm can. So make sure you hunker down in a safe spot. Make sure you lead your teammate into the Aegis Warden nest and then have them die, and you should be able to rack up a bunch this way. And this method is going to be way more efficient, especially if you don't have any friends like me and have to rely on a second console in order to self-boost this. But nonetheless, once you do manage to pull off the 20 revives, you should be good for the achievement. It might take you a few games, but just keep up at it. And once you finally manage to pull it off, you should be good for the achievement. It's going to be for 100 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.